Welcome, Dallas Cowboys Nation, to your go-to source for all things Dallas Cowboys news. You're tuned into the Portal Dallas Cowboys news fan, and today we're diving deep into a fascinating rumor that could shake up the Cowboys offense: the potential signing of veteran wide receiver Michael Thomas. For years, Michael Thomas was an unstoppable force in the NFL, a reception machine who set records and earned All-Pro honors with the New Orleans Saints. His 2019 season, where he racked up an incredible 149 catches for over 1,700 yards, is legendary. He was the Offensive Player of the Year, a truly dominant player who could control the short and intermediate passing game like no other. However, since that incredible season, Michael Thomas has battled a relentless string of injuries. He's missed significant time, playing in only 20 games across the last 4 seasons. Last year with the Saints, he managed 39 catches for 448 yards and 1 touchdown in 10 games before a knee injury prematurely ended his season. He's been a free agent since March and just recently had a 1-game suspension lifted, making him fully eligible to sign with any team. So, why are the Dallas Cowboys reportedly eyeing a player with such a challenging recent injury history? Well, it comes down to a classic low-risk, high-reward scenario. The Cowboys, after a relatively quiet free agency period, are looking for affordable ways to bolster their roster, particularly at wide receiver, behind the dynamic CeeDee Lamb and the veteran Brandon Cooks. While Yolan Tolbert showed flashes last season, there's still a desire for a proven, physical presence, especially in the red zone and on crucial third downs. Michael Thomas, if healthy, brings that and more. He offers a big, physical target, excellent route running ability, and an incredible catch radius. Imagine Dak Prescott having another reliable, big-bodied target, especially if Thomas can recapture even a fraction of his old form. The potential upside is immense. Analysts suggest that a 1-year incentive-laden deal could make perfect sense for both sides. For Thomas, it's a chance to prove he's healthy and still a top-tier receiver, potentially revitalizing his career on a Super Bowl contending team. For the Cowboys, it's a shot at adding a former superstar without breaking the bank or committing long-term. Of course, the risk is inherent. His injury history is a significant concern, and there's no guarantee he can stay on the field for a full season, but the Cowboys' current receiving core, while talented, could benefit from his veteran leadership and unique skill set. It's a calculated gamble, but one that could pay huge dividends if it hits. The team is always looking to elevate their offensive firepower, and a healthy Michael Thomas could be a game-changer. This move could truly elevate the Cowboys' passing attack, providing Dak with a reliable chain-moving target who consistently wins contested catches. It's the kind of high-upside swing that fans love to see. Asterisk, wow, Cowboys Nation. This Michael Thomas news really got me. I gotta say, the first reaction is always that spark of hope, right? Michael Thomas, the guy who looked like he was going to break every NFL record, the Saints reception monster. Think about it. What would a WR like him, even if he's not the 2019 Michael Thomas, due to the opposing defense alongside CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks? We know Tolbert has shown some flashes, but a veteran with Thomas' pedigree, even on a 1-year contract, would be a game-changer in our receiving core. But then we take a deep breath and reality hits. The injuries. The injuries. It's the big dark cloud hanging over any discussion involving his name. The guy has barely played in recent seasons. Knee, ankle, what else? We've seen too much of the agony of talented players being limited by physical problems. And the Cowboys, historically, aren't the luckiest team when it comes to recovery signings. I remember some names that made us dream and ended up more on the sideline than on the field. The question here is the calculated risk worth it? If Michael Thomas agrees to a cheap contract full of incentives for production and playing time, I say yes. It's a shot we need to take. We know Jerry Jones likes to make some noise, but the free agent market has been kind of lukewarm. This would be a masterstroke if it works out. Imagine Dak with a big, physical target for those contested balls, especially in the red zone. The guy has absurd technical quality, even if the speed isn't the same. He can still be a terror on short and intermediate routes, moving the chains. What worries me is the expectation that can be created. If he comes and gets hurt again, or doesn't perform as expected, the fans will come down hard. But on the other hand, if he can stay healthy for about 10 to 12 games, and show a little of that Michael Thomas we know, he might be the piece that's missing to take our offense to the next level. We don't need him to be the All-Pro again, we just need a productive Michael Thomas, a luxury WR3 who can relieve Lamb and Cooks. The depth of our receiver position is good, but there's always room for a veteran with proven talent. It's a gamble. Yes, a risky gamble. Maybe, but with a gigantic return potential. I'm torn, but deep down, the fan in me is screaming for this risk. I want to see Michael Thomas on the field, in a Cowboys uniform, making those unbelievable catches. Let's cross our fingers and hope that, if he comes, health is on our side. It's time to dare Jerry. Go Cowboys. We'll be keeping a very close eye on this situation. Will the Cowboys kick the tires on Michael Thomas and bring him to Dallas? Only time will tell. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any breaking Dallas Cowboys news. And as always, thank you for tuning in to the Portal Dallas Cowboys News Fan. Stay connected for more updates and analysis on your favorite team.